What's good, people? Welcome back to the video. Today we're asking to NF Nate. Got on the Patreon exclusive reaction for you guys from my guy JD, requested by my guy JD. I appreciate you, bro. Thank you for being a patron. Thank you for this request. We checked out some NF like 2 days ago. We did No Name on the channel. Big fan of that, man. And I said that I wanted to sort of keep the ball rolling on this NF train, if you will. And this is off the search as well. Majority of the shit I've checked out is off the search, if I'm not mistaken, and all of it's been dope. So I've got really high hopes, man. Before we jump into it, guys, if you're watching this on YouTube and you're new around here, please drop a sub. We're on the road to 4K and we're trying to hit that as soon as possible. Follow me to the Instagram description below, and of course drop a like and a comment on the video as well. I really appreciate it. I just realised that I said 4K. I wish still be on the road to 4K when this drops in a month. Don't get my hopes too high. If you're interested in becoming a patron and getting exclusive reactions like this, they get uploaded to YouTube like a month after, so there's a good window that you'll get this exclusive content and block reactions and so on and so forth. Then go in the description below, man, and check it out. But we're gonna jump straight into this, man. NF Nate, let's go. Already feels quite personal. What NF isn't personal, actually. Ooh. Atmospheric.
Yeah, sometimes I wanna disappear like I just don't exist. Or find a time machine to take me back when I was 6. Maybe younger, either way, I guess the point of it would be to tell that little kid that he's gonna take a lot of hits. Yeah, I'll probably grab your hand and tell you life is hard. If you got questions or you need advice, and talk to God, 'cause he's the only one that listens, even when you think he isn't. Even good people are great at making bad decisions. Yeah, they ain't gonna take us serious. You find out pretty quick that life is more than just appearances. I know some things we could avoid to save embarrassment, but everything that breaks you down can also build your character. Cause people love to see you fail. Just be aware of it. Don't let nobody tell you who to be or write your narrative.
Okay. So I'm just listening, bro. This is crazy, man. He's in a different sort of vibe. I'm really enjoying the beat. It's not the usual NF you expect. His beats can be quite dramatic. They're not one-dimensional. They're just a specific sort of style. And this sort of has a slight, like, more of a hip-hop rhythm to it, even though he still has his sort of spin on it. Lyrics-wise, time machine, go back in time to when I was 6 and sort of give his younger self some advice on the shit he's gonna have to deal with. That's heavy, man. Because I think just basing off what you guys have told me and basing it off previous lyrics of other songs is that he had a pretty fucking shit childhood. Yeah, don't want to go into it too much, but just heavy, man. Really fucking heavy. And yeah, this is definitely a full-on one. And also, I think to sit down and write this shit, I always think when listening to NF, for him to sit down and really put this shit on paper must be difficult. As much as it must be a release, imagine having to write this down and sort of revisit this stuff. I think it's mad impressive that he's able to do that and keep his composure to the point where he can deliver this sort of shit with all that stuff going on. But this is going to be a deep one, man. Already, I'm really enjoying it. It's just some of the shit he's saying, I think it's gonna take me aback. But I agree with a lot of it as well. Look, we're all products of the things that we experience, but there's a big difference between confidence and arrogance. You hearing this? I know that you don't get it now, but you gon' get it later. I know you feel like you're alone and no one loves you, maybe, and you gon' cover insecurities with lots of anger. The weird thing is someday all of this will make you famous. You start to write about your life, and while they're all relating, you'll make up a slogan, call it real, but feel like you're the fakest. Wish I could tell you that your future's nothing but amazing. That's just not the case, and I guess I just don't know how to say this. I don't know if you can hear me or not, but if you can, I just want you to know you gon' make a lot of mistakes and they gon' laugh in our face. That's part of life, that's just the way that it goes. That's just the way that it goes. And I don't know if you can hear me or not, but if you can, I just need you to get it. I know you've been questioning life, trust me, I know what it's like. I'm here for you if you need someone to listen. If you need someone to listen. See, mom and dad are not together, they took different routes. What you probably already knew, you're getting older now. Remember back when mom picked us up from grandma's house and she hid her boyfriend in the trunk and drove a couple miles down the street, and then she pulled over to let him out, cause she didn't want dad to know she had these type of dudes around, cause last time he found out he had to take us from her. You look uncomfortable, I'm sorry, let me change the subject. You know how we've always— That's crazy. That is crazy. They just said, you look uncomfortable, I'm sorry, let me change the subject. I was literally looking into the camera how fucking uncomfortable that whole thing sort of felt. That's mad. Mind blown. I don't know if he was talking to the listener or he was talking to himself, but either way, if you look at it in the way he's talking to the listener, that's crazy. This song is mad. Absolutely mad. I'm sorry that I'm not fucking— I don't know, you wouldn't be gassing to this song anyway, but I'm just really trying to— I've got the lyrics up. I'm really trying to just concentrate on what he's saying, but it's crazy, man. His pen game is so intelligent. The way he's portraying this, there's so much emotion in it, man. And it's weird, he like goes into these really deep things and then he sort of brings you back out of it like, oh sorry if it's getting too deep. And there's some really good bars in there as well. Like I think someone could listen to this as a younger person or someone going through some shit and really relate. And I've always sort of discussed the idea that you can relate to his music, or certain people can relate to his music. And he's putting some decent like life lessons in here as well, saying that don't mistake confidence for arrogance, which is huge, man, huge. I don't think that was quite the bar, but it's shit like that. It's really interesting and very educational at the same time. Crazy, man. We're only halfway through too. Mad.
Struggle with abandonment, yeah. And when we feel like someone's leaving, we start panicking, yeah. Hey, yo, I wish that I could say I've learned to manage it. You think it's bad now, but you don't know the half of it. Passion is something we have never lacked. We see it the most when we're writing raps.
Yeah,
you think
man.
It's funny now, let them laugh. I know you think it's just an outlet when you're really mad, but you don't know the platform you're about to have. I know some things about the future you ain't ready for. I know some things that you gon' cover up but can't ignore. And what hurts is they gon' surface at the worst moments. And we gon' act like it don't hurt us, but it hurts, don't it? We walk around with the devil talking on both shoulders. Wish I could tell you that he disappears when we get older.
You're walking around with both devils on your shoulder. Usually there's a devil and an angel. Just two devils. It's just crazy, man. I was also saying you think it's gonna get better. If anything, it might even get worse. Which is just crazy, man. The honesty, it cuts you, bro. It cuts straight through you, the honesty. And he just puts it all out. I repeat myself so many times on NF videos because I just feel like I just want to constantly just praise the guy for the shit he can put down on paper. And him talking about, you know, you use your anger to write down, but you're never going to know the platform you're going to have. And the platform he has probably helped so many people that have gone through the same shit that he's gone through, or just a version of it. Ugh. Man.
But that's just not the case, and I know you feel out of place, and everything is not okay, and life can be a lot to take. I don't know if you can hear me or not, but if you can, I just want you to know you gon' make a lot of mistakes, and they gon' laugh in our face. That's part of life, that's just the way that it goes. That's just the way that it goes. And I don't know if you can hear me or not, but if you can, I just need you to get it. I know you've been questioning life, trust me, I know what it's like. I'm here for you if you need someone to listen. If you need someone to listen. You know how intoxicated people make us nervous, to the point sometimes we shake and it feels so disturbing. Don't be scared, that's just trauma trying to reach the surface and tell us everyone we love is gonna try to hurt us, which isn't true, but it's a lie that both of us believe in. Yeah, you might get a glimpse of happiness from your achievements, but what you'll learn as you get older, every time you reach one, is you'll just make another goal that doesn't lead to freedom. See, some things about to happen that you can't imagine. At 24 you'll drop an album and you call it magic. At 25 you'll put out therapy and gain some traction. Skip the track number 4, now that's a really sad one. Yeah, perception's coming next, we about to reach some masses. It sounds awesome, at the same time it doesn't matter. At 27 we'll make millions, but it's really sad, cause you learn to realize that none of this will make you happy. I wish that I could look at you with empathy. Sometimes I feel like I've become what you were scared to be, which makes it really hard to look at you with sympathy, cause if I'm feeling bad for you, then I have to feel bad for me. And that's just something I feel like we don't deserve. That's why I'm always looking down on you, I know it hurts. I'm sure you have a lot of questions I've been trying to search to find us both some answers. I'll be here for you if things get worse.
Whew. Right, that was NF, Nate. Crazy, man. Crazy, crazy, crazy. I've noticed I've been saying crazy, crazy, crazy and mad, mad, mad a shitload recently for some weird reason. Where to start, man? I feel a bit lost for words, to be honest with you. I'm really like taken aback by that whole thing. The whole concept of it is crazy, man. Stop saying crazy, dick. I'm genuinely quite lost for words. So, concept of it, of course, talking to his younger self, sort of warning his younger self, trying to give him advice on how to sort of go about stuff, and maybe the stuff he wanted to say to his younger self, or he wished there was somebody there to help him through that stuff, which obviously he didn't have someone there. Seems like his parents, you know, went on different routes. The whole thing about his mum having the boyfriend in the back of the truck, or the back of the car, so that he didn't find out. So there's trauma from people that are drunk, where his parents had alcohol problems. It's crazy, man. It's crazy how your childhood can completely mold your emotions and mold your mental state as you get older. And it's sad, man. It's very sad, you know, that he feels like he wants to reach back and sort of help that younger self that was struggling, like really struggling by the sounds of it. And it's heavy, man. It's really, really heavy. I can't necessarily relate, but I can understand how this may help somebody, because that could be NF there, could be reaching down to another younger person that may be going through something like that and help them relate. And I know I always talk about how people can relate, and I always say that, again, I'm repeating myself, but it's to have this platform and be this big and to be able to speak on these things, I think is great for the youth and for anyone who's going through something like this. So I just mad fucking respect to this dude and round of applause to the guy, because I think it's just so great, man. So great. Crazy song. I love the production as well. I know that's like not really the point of this track, but I just want to say that I feel like the beat went really well with it. It wasn't like heavy, it was quite light, and it felt like I always go on about a conversation. Obviously he was talking to his younger self, but the beat sort of went with how fragile and vulnerable he felt in the song. Just really fucking deep, bro. Really taken aback, man. Really taken aback. Really lost for words, to be honest with you. Anyway, guys, if you liked the video, drop a like. If you enjoyed my stuff and point you want to see me again, then please drop a sub. Follow me on Instagram, description below. If you have any requests for any NF or anyone else, chuck it in the comments below. But for the meantime, guys, I've been Charlie. This has been Nate, and I'll see you in the next one.